Welcome to OpenLegacy's Hub. This video will show you how to use templates to generate projects and how to add entry points that allow data manipulation or injecting other business logic in the flow coming from or going to the legacy source. Freemarker is a free Java-based template engine often used for generating source code, configuration files, and more. Templates are an XML framework that define the rules and the model to generate the relevant files. We use Freemarker templates as a basic element in the Hub. The Hub has 4 predefined templates: Kafka Spring Low-Code YAML, which allows modifying configuration files specifically for Kafka low-code projects; Build Gradle, which defines build configurations, repositories, and dependencies that are common to all modules in the project; Java Spring Main Class; and Spring Low-Code YAML, which is the YAML used with generators other than Kafka. We generate the Build Gradle template so we can modify it according to our needs. Within the scope of dependencies, we will add the implementation for the log4j Java-based logging utility. And then we use the Spring Java REST generator to generate the project. We create a logger in the Accounts CICS microservice application class using the dependency that we imported using the Build Gradle template. We now add the required code to use the log4j logging. We will now demonstrate adding an entry point. Please note, this demonstration uses an existing CICS project. To see how we created it, follow the link in the description below to our mainframe CICS integration video. As I mentioned earlier, entry points are used to inject business logic into the flow using code. In this video, we are using Java code, but entry points can be defined in Kotlin as well. Entry points can also be used for cross-cutting concerns such as logging, or to introduce complex mapping logic that cannot be done in the Hub flow engine. An entry point can have before, after, or both logic, and can be either a flow or a step-type entry point. In this example, we are using the before method to modify the data that we are sending to the mainframe CICS program. We create a new account using the method we want to manipulate, in this case OpenAccount, and inject an input account ID on the way to the mainframe CICS program. We use the previously defined method name to receive the flow context in the getTarget method. We extract the trigger.json object to receive the input received from the API. We build a JSON pointer that allows us to access the account ID field, and we use the previously built JSON pointer to modify the field. We then use the after method to modify the data that we will receive from the mainframe CICS program. In other words, the data we receive from the mainframe CICS program will be modified after it leaves the legacy source. Here, we will add some text that will be concatenated to the customer name. We will test the methods using OpenAPI. To open the account, we enter the input data. Note that the input account ID is empty in the request, but the entry point adds the account ID to the request before it hits the mainframe, as we see in the response. And in the response, we see the customer name now includes additional text. I have changed. Thank you for watching this video. For links and other details, please see the description below. If you have any questions, please contact us at OpenLegacy.